Just as I thought. Very suspicious. Uh-huh. Picture with no people in it. It's because there's ghosts still in that picture. Check this out. The haunted room is room 340 on deck B. And the guy put us across the hall in 341, the best room on the boat, without paying $1,000 for the most haunted spot. This is the best. Oh man, this is spooky down here already.
That's our room?
We're right here, B 341.
And
they said 340 is the crazy haunted one.
Oh my god.
And maybe it's this because there's no number?
It is this. This is the one because in the video.
Look, because they had it shut down for 10 years. They wouldn't let people stay in it, and it was like closed up. Is this it then?
This is it.
And there's no one staying in it this time, I think. He said we're right across from it, so I guess technically we're across from that on the other side of the boat. Vector specialist reporting for duty, but to find out what's going on around here. Who knows what's the situation? I know. I got my film cameras ready to capture some apparitions. The ghost gumshoes, gonna get to the bottom of this. Going on a haunted tour right now. This is exciting. Probably the most horrifying thing on this boat are these stinking dolls.
She addressed the woman several times, but she didn't speak or move at all. So finally, they threatened to call security. And while the housekeepers were on the phone, the lady in the evening gown stood up, looked around the room, smiled, and then both the lady and the wicker chair disappeared. All three women. One of our engineers, Arube, was walking along main deck. He was on his cell phone like a good employee. We noticed some kind of movement ahead of him. So he looked up from his phone and saw a young boy he guessed to be around 10 years old walking towards him. He thought that was strange because he was working the graveyard shift. It was 2 a.m. and there were no other adults around. Arube stopped walking, but the little boy kept coming closer to him, and he told us once the kid was close enough, he was planning on asking him what he was doing out of bed. But the words caught in his throat when he realized he could see through the boy to the wall on the other side. Probably our most infamous spirit is believed to haunt the first-class pool, a little girl that everyone refers to as Jackie. She's somewhere between the ages of 5 and 8 years old. She's always described as a little girl in a sailor dress with blonde hair that a lot of people think was a second-class passenger who actually drowned in the second-class pool. The thinking is, when that pool was converted to the theater, Jackie upgraded herself to the first-class pool. People used to tell us that they would see Jackie popping her head around the columns or up over the railings, like she's playing peekaboo or hide and seek with the guests. We have a few reports of little wet footprints coming out of the pool, walking along the deck. Some of the guests told me they thought they felt a cold little hand take hold of theirs. But the most consistent and frequent report that we get anywhere on the ship is the sound of a little girl singing in this area. She's a very playful spirit. All of the activity in B340 is attributed to a death reported in 1949 when the staff captain walked into one of the original staterooms and discovered the passenger had passed away in his bed. Cause of death unknown. Whoever this gentleman was, we just call him Walter. He's the ghost that's believed to haunt B340. B340 was discontinued for renting because of the constant complaints of hotel guests waking up to see the lights in the bathroom turning on and off by themselves. Guests would leave the room, come back, the water would be running, or they'd hear a knock at the door, open it, and there's nobody there. So in 1988, the hotel said enough, and they shut it down. But pretty much every day since then, there was talk of restoring B340 and renting it out as the haunted room, which is what we have now done. It is a mini suite available for right now off-peak, $500 a night.
Oh my God, you scared me so bad.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay.
We were ghost hunting.
We were too.
So this is a like a thermal imaging camera.
The doorknob
Wow.
was super hot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you used down the door and it got hot?
Well, we were looking at the door.
Where did you find
Oh, he got it from his work.
Oh my God, your work?
So if you notice, that doorknob is hotter than everything around it.
Oh my God, why is that? And this is like, and you're not faking it. Like, you're not even
No,
on
no,
a
no,
TV
no.
show.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
no,
for
no, no,
real.
no. This is it.
Look at that, it's red.
Yeah.
So the doorknob is hot.
Yep.
So what happens if I touch the doorknob? Will I feel it? You think?
I don't know.
It doesn't feel hot.
No, but it might just be a little different than everything around it.
Yeah, so I don't think there's anyone in here tonight.
Look at any other doorknob.
Yeah, it's not.
You don't see it, right?
No.
Yeah, you don't
my
see that
gosh.
doorknob.
Weird.
Oh my god, right? Yeah.
Oh, this looks awesome.
So that's where, but see, like the doorknob is just, you can't even see
Oh wow,
it.
that's cool
Yeah.
looking. Yeah, the
Can
doorknob.
you see the reflection of me on the doorknob?
We can see you. You're
Put your
glowing.
You can
hand
see
on the
it
door
a
really
little bit.
quick. Like on it?
Mhm.
And then
Take it away?
take it away.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
see my heat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if
Yeah,
you
you
were to leave
could.
it for a little bit
Fine.
longer, it would totally make it.
Wow, this thing's pretty sensitive.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see your breath and your handprints. Wow, that's cool. Oh, that's rad.
Wow.
What is this thing? It's just like a thermal.
It's a thermal imaging camera.
I gotta get one of these. That's rad.
And it's.
And then yeah, you point it at the door, that doorknob, and that doorknob glows.
Yep.
I wonder if you can
That's
get
suspicious. It's 11:23. Getting pretty dark and late now. I think the activity's gonna kick into high gear any second now. Gonna get in there and investigate this spooky back room area.
so much right now. Hey, what are you doing?
I was like, why shouldn't be in here with the lights off? This is scarier for me. Just had a ghost sighting right here. Why is there no one else up here? Look at that, it was Miami. They use this in CSI Miami apparently to shoot downtown Long Beach. And they also film Harry Potter here. I haven't seen anything suspicious. The weirdest thing, we just heard a cat meow. That was weird. We both heard that, and then the elevator opened on its own, and the guy was like, "This elevator is not even open." They locked the guys in the elevator for 10 minutes. They couldn't get out, and then it just opened on our floor, and closed. But that's just an old elevator. It's probably just a piece of junk. Okay, I just snuck into this room. If this isn't the jackpot. Colleen's not coming in. I think she's too scared. This is where Jack Nicholson ran into all the ghosts dancing. This is amazing. Look at this. Holy crap, why wasn't this locked? Wow. I am not supposed to be in here. It was blocked by a table. Look at this. Look at this room. Okay. See ya. You too. We just got really lucky. Our security guard friend we keep seeing on the boat. It's 2:30 in the morning, 2:22 in the morning. My lucky number. The guy just said he's checking out and he can come in. Oh, we're going in. We're going to the super haunted room. This is awesome.
Beautiful.
Wow, this is wicked nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy because they have all these
B340.
things on the wall. Kind of tells you a little bit about it.
Oh my god.
Oh, like all the stuff that happens.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh, you get a Ouija board, a crystal ball?
Oh my god.
I thought this was someone's toolkit. Wow, that's cool. This is the room to be in.
I couldn't get a good
This picture is my
because
reflection's messing it up, but there it is.
Yeah.
my reflection.
There's a person going down the stairs in that picture.
That's so creepy.
And then in this picture,
Oops, I'm
there's a
filming
girl
this.
over her shoulder. So messed up.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna
Tells you to do Bloody Mary in the mirror. Not happening. I knew it. Ghosts getting out. Caught ya. Can't fool me. So now we're outside the boat in a room built on the outside of the boat. And there's the huge propeller. Okay, it's getting kind of spooky down here now. We are in the isolation ward where they kept people isolated who had infectious diseases or got sick. And then there's all these death certificates right here. This one's from 1948. Guy fell from an upper deck and landed on the lower deck and died. Lost overboard. Oh geez, 1959. Spooky.
I thought that was you.
That was not me. That was the floor. Did you hear that? I was rolling. Someone stepped.
Sounds, yeah.
Sounded like,
Are you sure it wasn't you?
look at this. What is all this wetness right here?
Bird shit.
Oh my gosh, there's even more, Colleen. There's more people who died. There's a ton more. Okay, I feel like we should film this because it's just weird and interesting. I don't know if it's ghost stuff, but this looks like raccoon paw. This is like dirt. And you can see like claw, claw, claw. It's as if something was going and trying to reach for something. So I just closed the door and it's where the latch goes. You open the latch, so it looks like something was up here in this hole, clawing down and scratching to get out. But when you go over here, there's nothing here. Like I can stick my hand through. So something was on this side, reaching through and trying to get out and get that lock.
Oh my god, don't get this locked in.
I'm trying to think, like, how did it climb up this? I guess it could have.
Unless it was on top of this?
I don't see paw prints on the door.
Oh, maybe it was on top of this and then kind of balanced
Oh, it was on this pipe?
That pipe thing?
But how it reached it, so it was sitting way up here and it reached to get his arm. That's a long arm to come all the way here. That means it's elbow. That's like a human arm, that length. That's weird. That's weird. Who knows what's going on here? Back to you guys in the studio.